Hello, hello, hello. I want to welcome everybody to another episode of the Urban Minds Podcast, the Sports Edition, man. We at the Sports Edition, man. I hope everybody, man, put God first this morning. We're gonna get into some sports right quick, man, real quickly. You know what I'm saying? Again, I want to thank all my supporters, man, all my donators, man. And if you haven't donated yet, man, we need to know how to donate. Go to uh, at Hicks 1976, man, and that's at PayPal. Again, man, that's Hicks 1976 at PayPal, man. Again, thank y'all, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, we're gonna get into some sports, man, and real quick, man. And we're gonna talk about the Commanders, the Washington Commanders, team that basically went from nothing to something, man. Went from nothing to something. It's like over in one season. You know what I mean? And even Stephen A. Smith, man. Stephen A. What's up, Stephen A. Man? I need to get you on this podcast soon, brother. I need to get you on this podcast soon. But yeah, man, we're gonna talk about the Commanders, man. And the Commanders aiming to make Super Bowl long shot history, man. The Washington Commanders are a win away from becoming one of the biggest preseason long shots ever to reach the Super Bowl, man. So that goes for all y'all bettors, man. All y'all want to put some put a little money up on the Commanders. Hey, man, this might be the one. This might be the one. I already told you, man. I gave the game plan. You know what I mean? To my boy, man, the Cowboys, let him go again. I got to bring up my Cowboys. You know, every sports segment, man, I got to bring up my Cowboys, man. But we let our defensive coordinator go, man. And look what he's doing over there with the Commanders, man. With the Commanders, and it said, man, Washington takes on the host Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday in the NFC Championship game. The Eagles were listed as consensual 6-point favorites at ESPN Bet on Friday. The Commanders were much bigger underdogs in September, so they didn't close that underdog gap. But like I said, man, the only way they're gonna beat Philly, they'll have to keep Hurts in the pocket and take away Saquon. You got to take Saquon out of the game, but it's going to be hard because Saquon can beat you catching the ball too. So you're going to have to put somebody, man, you're going to have to line up a good, fast linebacker on him. And also, man, another thing I want to add, they might want to watch out for Goddard, man, that tight end. That tight end, you got to watch out for him too, man. You need two fast linebackers in the game, man. Especially on first and second down. Get them two fast linebackers in there, but keep Hurts in the pocket, keep Jalen Hurts in the pocket, and they got a shot. You know what I mean? It said Washington kicked off the season as a 150 to 1 long shot to win the Super Bowl and drifted as long as that's at Sportsbook. With the win Sunday, the Commanders were tied the 1999 St. Louis Rams for the longest preseason odds for a Super Bowl participant since the NFL adopted a 16-game schedule in 1978, according to betting archive sportsoddshistory.com. So yeah, the odds are against the Redskins, man. The Commanders. But yeah, I think they got a shot, man. I think they got a shot. I think they can make something happen. You know what I mean? But they have to keep Jalen Hurts in the pocket, like I said, and they definitely have to get Saquon Barkley out of the game. You know what I mean? That's one of the only ways they're gonna beat them, man. You know what I mean? And there's a very few bettors were willing to take a shot on Washington in the preseason. A $500 Super Bowl bet at 150 to 1 placed August 17 by a bettor in Virginia with Caesar Sportsbook is among the largest reported preseason wagers on the Commanders. You know what I mean? So 27 teams, including the Tennessee Titans, New York Giants, and the New England Patriots, attracted more Super Bowl bets than the Commanders last offseason at BetMGM Sportsbook. There was approximately 10 times as much money wagered on the New York Jets to win the Super Bowl than there was on the Commanders entering September. And that's due to a lot, man, to Jaden Daniels. And like I said, their coach, man, he's a very inspirational coach. Very inspirational coach, man. You know what I mean? I hate the Cowboys let him go. I think we should have made him the head coach and got rid of McCarthy. That probably would have been us right there. I think if we'd have got rid of McCarthy, nothing again, no knock against Mike McCarthy, but if we would have got rid of McCarthy, man, and put I can't get his name right now, man, the defensive coordinator who's coaching the Commanders right now. You know what I'm saying? If we would have had him, you know what I mean? I think we'd have been there. You can tell he's a fighter. He's a fighter, man. But yeah. Like I said, Stephen A. went on to say, you know what I mean? He said, you know what I mean? If and he basically said the same thing I said. Like they're gonna have to make Hurts, man. They're gonna have to make him a pocket passer. He's hurt a little bit too. I don't know how he's gonna be looking this weekend, man. But he's hurting a little bit. So yeah, that's what they need to do, man. And I don't know if Washington can run the ball consistently. That's another thing that worried me. Can they run the ball consistently enough to keep Philly honest in that passing game? Because Philly got one of the best pass defense in the league. We know that, and they can get that pressure on the quarterback. So I don't know if they can. They're gonna need Robinson. Robinson, you're gonna have to play. Robinson gonna at least have to get 100 yards rushing this game. They're gonna need him to get 100 yards rushing this game. You know what I mean? So that's where we at on that. You know what I mean? But I'm going to some NBA news right quick, man. We're gonna go to some NBA, and of course, man, LeBron and Giannis again, man, the top All-Star vote getters, and LeBron, man, at 40 years old, still doing his thing, man, still doing his thing. You know what I mean? They said LeBron James extended his record to 21 All-Star selections Thursday night when he was again named a starter for this year's midseason showcase of the NBA's biggest names. James, who turned 40 last month, extended his record after surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's 19 selections last season. He will be joining the Western Conference starting lineup by Denver Nuggets center Nikola Jokic, the NBA's reigning most valuable player, Phoenix Suns forward Kevin Durant, who is tied for the fourth most selections with 15, Oklahoma City Thunder guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Golden State Warriors guard Stephen Curry. You know what I mean? So, they got a little age over there on the West, I think. I think the East is a little younger. The East is younger, so but it's a lot of but again, man, LeBron, man, at 40 years old, still doing his thing, man. Congratulations to the brother, you know what I mean, for setting that record, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? He's extending it, and he's just one of those people, man, like Tom Brady was. He's one of those people at time like with the age really didn't matter. You know what I mean? Age really didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like Tom Brady, the last year and a half of his career, I would say it started taking a toll, but he was like what 45 by then. You know what I'm saying? He's like almost 45 years old. So yeah, man, he's like I see he's a freak of nature. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers, they won the game last night. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, LeBron doing his thing, man. LeBron doing his thing out there. And a lot of people, like I said, LeBron got a lot of haters, man. But I think LeBron gonna be around for another, at least a couple more years. I'm gonna give him a couple more years, man. You know what I'm saying? And then now, you know what I'm saying, my boy. And I always was inspired by this coach, man. Pete Carroll coming back. I don't know if y'all heard about that yet, but Pete Carroll is coming back, man. He could be coaching the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Say Pete Carroll and the Raiders have reached an agreement on a 3-year deal with their fourth-year team option to be the team's new head coach. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Raiders got Pete Carroll. You know what I'm saying? So I think they should be happy about that. Pete Carroll, another one of those inspirational coaches that know football, like a Nick Saban. You know what I mean? Individuals like that, man. Legends of the game. You know what I mean? Living legends. You know what I mean? Like he's still doing it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna have to agree with my boy Stephen A. again, man. The Raiders needed an experienced coach like Pete Carroll. You know what I mean? They needed that somebody, because the Raiders haven't had a coach like that. I think I forgot his name. Was there for a quick second. You know what I mean? But yeah, they need somebody like Pete Carroll, man. They need somebody like Pete Carroll. You know what I'm saying? But it's I think it's going to be interesting, man. They got Allen, Saquon, Lamar, more MVP finalists, and I'm saying I think if he wasn't a rookie, I think Jaden Daniels would have been on that list as well. I think Jaden Daniels would have definitely been on that list. You know what I'm saying? Had he not been a rookie. Nobody he's really taking the league by surprise, man. He can throw the ball, he can run when he got to run. You know what I mean? Like he don't take a lot of sacks. Like a lot of these rookies come in the league, I think, and they take too many sacks. You know what I mean? I think it'd be like someone be like a deer stuck in headlights. They take a lot of sacks, But yes, Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Joe Burrow, Jared Goff. Jared Goff had a very good year, and Lamar Jackson are finalists for the Associated Press 2024. Out of that group, man, I'm gonna say, man, I'm gonna have to go with Saquon. I don't know if Joe Burrow should be there. I don't think Joe Burrow. I think Burrow is like a comeback player of the year. I would give him that. You know what I mean? And I just don't feel that Joe Burrow. I think they could have threw somebody. Uh I want to say, man, outside of Joe Burrow, I would have to give that nod to, yeah, like I said, if he wasn't a rookie, I would have to go with Jaden Daniels, man. I would have to go with Jaden Daniels on that. On that, I think he should be in the conversation. That's just my opinion. I think Jaden Daniels should be in the conversation. You know what I mean? So, like I say, man, you got Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes, you know what I'm saying, wasn't considered. He had this is one of his worst years, worst seasons statistically. You know what I'm saying? This is one of his worst seasons statistically. But again, man, like I said, my picks again, man, is Washington, the Commanders over the Eagles, and I think the Bills can take Kansas City, but they're gonna have to take the tight end out of the game. They're gonna have to take the tight end out. They're gonna have to take Kelsey out of the game. If they take Travis Kelsey out of the game and just make turn Kansas City into a one-dimensional, shut down the pass and make them run the ball, I don't think Pacheco can carry him. I don't think and keep Mahomes in the pocket and get him on the ground. You have to get him. Remember, it was when Tom Brady. Man, Tom Brady, the key to beating Tom Brady when Tom Brady was in the league was getting pressure, tackling him, hitting him, getting hits on him. You get frustrated. I think Philadelphia did it the best when they faced them in that Super Bowl. It was getting pressure on him. It was hitting them. Like after a while, you start feeling that pressure, even when it ain't there. When it's not there, even when it's not there, you start feeling that pressure. And I think that's why they're gonna have to do the Hurts, man. Patrick Mahomes. They're gonna have to feel that pressure even when it's not there. So they're gonna have to get pressure in his face almost every snap, especially in the first half. If they can get pressure on him in the first half, you know what I mean, and keep Kansas City around the 10 points in the first half, because Buffalo can score. Buffalo got a lot of speed on their team, and Josh Allen definitely can. He's a difference maker, and he gonna have to run. I think he's gonna have to do a lot of running in this game, especially when it's key third downs when he have to step up, man, and get the first down on those key third downs. Because I don't think their running game. I think he's gonna have to be their running game. I don't like their running game. Cook is a good running back. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he can carry the team. You know what I mean? But yeah. So yeah, if you're going with me, man, I think I take Washington on that spread. I think the Commanders gonna cover that spread. I think it's going to be a real close game, no matter who wins. I think it's going to be a real close game, and I'm taking Buffalo this overall. I think Buffalo's going to beat Kansas City. Like I said, they get the pass off, the rush off the edge, man. They do a lot of blitzing too. So you know what I mean. I think they can handle Kansas City. Kansas City receivers is not as good as they was in the past, and I think they take Travis Kelsey out of the game. They got a shot. But again, man, thank y'all, man, for tuning in. Quick sports segment, man. The sports edition of the Urban Minds podcast. Again, you can support this podcast at H.Hicks 1976 over at PayPal, man. You know what I mean? Like if you can't support monetarily, you can always go to YouTube. I'm at the Urban Minds podcast, and you can find me there. You know what I mean? You can like, share, comment any of my videos, man. Just get involved, man. It's about supporting our communities, man, and ultimately this country, man. You know what I mean? And again, thank y'all for tuning in. If anybody got any ideas, man, any co-hosts, anybody on Stephen A, I want you on here, Stephen A. I want to debate. Stephen A. You know what I mean? I want to debate Stephen A. Smith. Anybody know Stephen A. Smith, man? Tell him your boy Harry J. Hicks, man, over at the Urban Minds podcast is looking for a debate, man. I want to pick his brain a little bit. You know what I mean? But anyway, man, thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I said, you can catch my videos, man, everywhere. And don't forget to go to from addiction to redemption.com, man, and get that book, man. It's a true life book, man. And all my people start struggling with addiction, man, whether that's drug addictions and gambling addiction. We know people, a lot of people got gambling addictions, man. You know what I'm saying? Reach out to the hotlines, man. You can find all hotlines, all helplines on the web, man, and the internet. You know what I mean? And everybody stay safe, man. And always remember to put God first. And I love y'all, man. Thanks for the support. Thanks to all the donators again and again. Remember, love and peace always. Peace.